I've been doing this now for 10 years and I've witnessed some incredibly irrational things that people do. And one of them is that even if so we're on a busy footfall, like a mall strip, whatever you want to call it, where people can open the door and say, hey, can I have some information and can I book an appointment? So we have that going on at 2 of my practices. And I've watched this go on over the years. Every day it happens. They walk through the door and they'll say, I'm not ready to book an appointment. I just want some information and can you tell me how much it is? That's the first thing that they say, okay? For most of them, that's the only thing they know how to do. So what they do is they lead with something called an anchor. I'm not ready to book an appointment. I just want some information and can you tell me how much it is? In a nutshell, that's how 8 out of 10 people open the door at my physical therapy practices, right? So a few years ago, my staff were like, oh, okay, we'll just shuffle you out some brochures and we'll give you a little business card and we'll hope you call back in 2 weeks. And when they don't, everyone's like, oh yeah, well, they're not really that interested in, the back pain must have went away. Bull crap, all right? Now what happens is, yeah, absolutely, come on in, take a seat, have a coffee, let's get to know you, let's talk about you, tell me what's going on. 20 minutes later, guess what they do? Book an appointment, right? In the same way that, I've heard it again 1,001 times where at the end, the longer that we keep them on the phone, the longer we keep them in the store, even if they lead with, I'm not ready to book an appointment, aka, don't sell to me, I'm nervous as hell, I'm frightened, and I don't know anything to do except just curl up and put a little protection around me. And if I tell you immediately I'm not going to book an appointment, there's nowhere for you to go. But I still really want some help. That's what 40-year-olds do, it's what 50-year-olds do, it's what 60-year-olds do, and it's what 70-year-olds do. It's ridiculous, but that's what's happened to adults as we get older. We just protect ourselves from situations we're not comfortable, even though we need some help. Otherwise, why the hell would they swing the door open? So we figured out a way to keep them in the store. And again, want some proof? My girlfriend, if she takes me or I take her shopping, if we go in that store, we go in the Topshop, the H&M, the wherever she wants to go, if I'm in that store for longer than 5 minutes, my credit card's in trouble. It's the truth. If I'm in there for 15 or 20, oh my God, I better get a bank loan. And do you know what I'm secretly hoping and praying when I walk through the store with Natalie? I hope that some crappy customer service girl walks over and says, want some help? Because she immediately says no and puts the clothes back down onto the rail and off we go. And I'll often say to her, like, why didn't you just ask some questions? I don't like it when they pressure you. What do you mean pressure? She's asking if you want some help. No. She puts it down and off we go. And then 3 hours later, we'll circle around the mall and then she'll do what every woman does. And I think I'll just go back into Topshop and see if that top's still there. It's like, you've spent the last 3 hours agonizing over this decision, haven't you? She's like, yeah. Okay, so what the girl should do in the store, instead of saying need some help, which is a yes/no transactional answer, and every woman on the planet says no because they're uncomfortable in the first 2 or 3 minutes of being in a retail outlet. And again, it's like, I'm just coming in here, I'm just browsing. So just let me browse. Let me just get comfortable in your store. All she has to say is, what are you looking for? What size do you want? Anything in particular? Where you going? You're going to wear that dress for a wedding, for a christening, for a 50th birthday? What's going on? What's happening? Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about getting a hat for this wedding I've got to go to. Oh, okay, hats are over here. There you go. And if you need me, we have some nice shoes over there or somewhere. But I'm here. I just wanted to let you know I've acknowledged you. I do understand you. Just before I go, is it a big hat you want, a floppy one, a small one, a white one, a dark one? Because if I know, I'll be able to help you make a great purchase decision. Oh, you mean you only want to help me make a decision? Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, stay and hang. And 25 minutes later, Natalie walks to the store with friggin' 2 assistants hanging all this crap over, with more bags than I don't know what, and my credit card ready to go over. Because again, this is what we do. I promise you. I've studied it, I've analysed it all over the world. Human beings are so predictably irrational, it's unbelievable. And that is what your patients are doing when they say, but it's the money. Because it's like Natalie putting the dress that she really wants and she secretly wants, but now she said no. She's going to look silly if she goes back over and says, oh, well, can you actually now help, even though I said no 30 seconds ago? Because it's an instinctive, inbuilt reaction. So the goal for us, building businesses, is how do we get past that instinctive safety reaction? That's all it is. We do it by engaging and connecting. So if you want to be straight up front with that first answer, it's like, we can't, we don't take their insurance, and here's the key words, but we still provide an amazing level of care and service to people with Anthem Blue Cross. Like, now as a consumer, I'm going, huh? I wasn't expecting that. I have no comeback for that one. Well, what do you mean? How does that work? Well, with your permission, Mr. Gough, am I okay to ask you 1 or 2 questions, and we'll decide between us if we're a good fit and if we're the right people to help, or if you do just want to go with a cheaper option and an in-network provider, how about we help you find one? But if I ask you 1 or 2 questions, maybe I'll be able to match up what we can do for you, and then it's up to you whether you want to decide to pay an extra $40, $50 out of pocket to actually get this thing. And of course, we will help you to get the money back at the end, or we'll give you a super bill or whatever you guys do to help you, reclaim the money. Does that sound something you might be interested in? Well, now you put it like that, yeah.